convey information to people without dumbing it down. And that's the problem that many people face. And you know how that feels right now. You don't want to be overloaded with too much information at one time. And the reason for that is that we have to use portion control today. We must use portion control. Without it, we will overwhelm people. And when people are overwhelmed, bad things happen. You may have seen this before. When people are overwhelmed, they start conveying all kinds of weird things.
Okay. Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
Can you imagine? Those of us with teenage daughters, that's a little painful to watch, but sometimes we do get all caught up in our underwear, and we start just over-conveying, and sometimes it's from a very good place in our hearts. You're trying to teach someone everything that you know, but they're a beginner. They're not ready for that. You're doing it because you want to help them. Other times it comes from a bad place in our hearts, which is self-preservation, where we want people to know how very smart we are and to know how hard we've worked and how much we know. I'm going to assume yours comes from a good place in your heart, but either way, the outcome is the fire hydrant habit. What do you suppose this means? Yeah, too much information. People are essentially coming to you, to your classes, to your stores, looking for this much information. This is great, enough to get me going. Ooh, quenches my thirst. But what do you do by mistake? Again, you flood them. Flood them with so much information that they are overwhelmed and in some cases alienated. What do we do about this? Why is this a problem? Because a confused brain will do nothing. Nothing. Have you been in that position before? Yeah, where you've been in something and they've gone whew, fly by right over your head. Now what do? Forget it. Nothing at all. What are we going to do? I believe we must simplify to amplify.